Hey guys, Josh Henkin here from Ultimate Sandbag Core Training Systems with our good friend Sarah Gwynn from Iron Figure Fitness. We're going to take you through a really cool workout today. We wanted to show you some ways to really take you away from sort of those dominant common style lifts that you've probably been doing over and over and over again. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go through a bunch of exercises that make you work through different planes of motion. So why do you want to do that? You want to do that because you're going to hit some new muscles that maybe have been a little dormant. You're probably things like your stabilizers that maybe you've really sort of developed an imbalance with some of your prime movers, which are some of those bigger muscle groups. You're going to get some great core strength out of this, and best of all, you're going to actually see probably an increase in both your caloric expenditure and your conditioning levels. So let's get right to it. First, what we're going to do is we're going to take our strength bag here. So we're going to do a rotational clean to rotational press. So she's going to load one side of her body, internally rotate her hip, clean the bag up, right to her fist, and then she's going to rotate to the other side. Nice. So she's going to do about 2 more repetitions to the same side. Now for you guys at home, you can do this anywhere from 8 to 10 repetitions per side, or you can designate a specific amount of time, 30 to 60 seconds to do this exercise. In between, you're probably going to want to rest because it's a very demanding drill as you add complexity and then go to the other side. Now, once we're done with both sides, we're now going to do what we call an offset 2-point row. So offset means we're going to roll up the end cap of one side and grab the parallel handle of the other. So basically we're making this a 1-arm row, and then we're going to destabilize her by putting her somewhat in that staggered position. Nice, Sarah. So as she starts to pull up, she's having the length of the bag to deal with and the dropping weight of that to really stabilize that left shoulder. The right hand's only helping out a little bit, and by using that grip strength, she is getting some active work in that offhand, but she's going to feel that she's having to resist rotation within this 2-point row. Nice, Sarah. For this one, you can do from 10 to 12 repetitions or time as well. Now, from here, we can work with our smaller ultimate sandbag, and we're going to do Bearhug Squat Hops. So as we add intensity to some of these exercises, sometimes we're going to drop the weight or the dimension of the bag. Sarah's awfully strong, but I'm still going to take a little mercy on her and allow her to use the power bag. You're going to descend into a full bear hug squat and add just a slight hop to the top, because that slight hop is going to be a byproduct of you trying to accelerate up off the bottom position. You can add a little pause at the bottom and then try to accelerate, which is going to make the exercise more difficult. So if you're looking how to maximize a lighter weight, it's a great way of doing it. And relax there, nice. Those you can do between 15 or 20 repetitions, or again, you can do it for the time frame that you've allotted. Now, we're going to go to the ground for a second, and for the nature of this video, I'm going to lay down a little mat for Sarah. She's going to go in a supine position, so she's going to lie on her back. Again, we're going to work with the power bag at first. What she's going to do is she's going to take the bag into the shoulder position, so she's got both hands on top of it. She's going to lay on back down. Now, she's in almost like a floor press position, so she could push straight up in the air. We're going to go ahead and elevate her feet slightly off the ground. Now, the closer to the ground it is, the more difficult it's going to be. She's going to push the bag up and over to the other side. So basically, there's a 1-arm press while she's unstable with the legs up in the air. So her body's really, again, finding that natural rotation, and she's really building some good pelvic and core strength with this exercise, plus getting the benefit of doing some tricep and shoulder work as well. Nice, Sarah. Last thing we're going to do, we're going to sort of allow her to do a fun exercise that a lot of people have sort of downplayed, which is a bicep curl. We're going to do what we call grip curls. So I'm going to slide the mat away from her. Now, grip curls are great because a big problem with a lot of ways that people do curls is they don't actually stimulate the hands. And what I mean is when you grip tightly, you can feel more of the upper body becoming active. So she's going to grab directly on the bag itself, stand nice and tall, and basically perform a curl. That's what's really nice about our ultimate sandbags is you can grab right on the bags without really ripping up your skin. If she wanted to make this progressively heavier, she just works up to a higher point on the bag, so she can grip a little bit higher up. And again, perform the curls. And now she's got more weight working against her. Again, now her hands are going to have to work harder, and her arms are going to have to work harder as well, giving her a better result. Nice job, Sarah. My recommendation is to do this as a circuit. It's a great way to work through a lot of different patterns, positions, all your muscles at once. It's a lot of fun and a way to really break some of those old stale exercises and hit some new results with your ultimate sandbag.